Thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am from Kazakhstan. I am a physics teacher. I two-time was participate in Science on Stage Europe. First was in Portugal. Second was in Prague, Czech Republic. Are you hearing me? My voice is normal?
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay. I met with Gordon, who is Italian teacher, a chemistry teacher. We met in Portugal and we organized joint project. Our joint project name is Two Cuisines Joined by Science. Learning through doing, like a science in the kitchen. Our project was about STEM because in the kitchen we can connect some interdisciplinary connections like as geography, history, biology, physics, and chemistry. Technology, necessary ingredients and appliances for cooking. Engineering, the focus is on cooking techniques, boiling, frying, stuffing, and others. Mathematics measurements must be taken into account: mass, volume, quantity. Yes. During the pandemic, our project was highly appreciated by international experts since students didn't have the opportunity to conduct experiments in physics and chemistry classrooms. The kitchen at home replaced their laboratory room. So why the kitchen? Because students every day can your free time in the kitchen, eating and preparation, like us sport rooms and other places, people more time in the kitchen. Sorry, my English is not high. For example, Kazakhstan students research physics processes in the kitchen. For example, one of our food is boursak. Boursak is one of the national dishes of the Kazakh people, prepared from yeast dough. Depending on its species, its composition also differs. Our first experiment was study of the dependence of the uniform and magnificent preparation of boursak on the shape. Problem questions was what form of boursak rises best. You can see it given pictures. Second question was in what form is the color of boursak uniform? In the second time, students can observe and research. So in the results, every shape of boursak has different rises, and so students can this process explain, apply physics laws. For example, according to Pascal's law, students can this process explain to Italian students. The second experiment was investigation of the dependence of the uniformly of the preparation of Pozega on the thickness. Third experiment was about study of the dependence of good dough frying on oil temperature. For example, after second experiments, students can give this result. And some of the air inside the thinner rolled dough will come out when the dough is rolled out, and the dough will be crispy. In this 4 experiments, Kazakhstan students study influence of salt the time of cooking rice. Observation was both beakers were filled with 75 milliliters of water at room temperature. In one of the containers marked with the letter T, on the right, 5 grams of salt were placed. The beakers were simultaneously placed on the surface of a hot electric stove for observation. After 5 minutes, turning off the electric stove, changes were found in the beakers. The heating process was stopped when the water in the first glass boiled, began to flow. Salt water boils later than fresh water. Reason was to ionize the natrium chlorine mixture, additional energy is required. In the results, the result was that in the experiment to study the effect of salts on crops, 3 types of grain were taken. In all of them, it was determined the grain boiled in salt water ripens for a long time. And life hack is, if you want a carrot-based dish to be cooked quickly, it is convenient to cook cereals in a separate dish without salt. Then just add it to the soup with salt. Or it is convenient to salt the food after cooking. Every time students from Italian and Kazakh students, when they did some foods, they observe next process like as extraction, diffusion, fermentation, browning, mechanical transformation. These 4 processes more better explain time when we applied chemistry laws. Last process, mechanical transformation, our Kazakhstan students can more best explaining by physics laws. In conclusion, the study of one process was carried out with a 2-sided description. Kazakh students analyzed changes in physical properties, and Italian students analyzed changes in chemical properties. At the end, they exchanged information with each other and in practice made sure that the knowledge of physics and chemistry is applied in cooking. And second conclusion is every time when students tested life hacks in experiments, and when they themselves wrote life hacks after the experiments, they realized that the correct application of knowledge makes life easier. Now I want to show works, Italian students' works. It's time. One moment. One moment. Smile. Can you see my video? Can you see my video?
No.
No? One moment. Now, can you see my video?
Yes, we see pasta and pesto.
Yes, yes, yes. It is Italian students' experiments. They did this experiment because Kazakhstan students love pasta and pesto. In my town, we have Italian restaurant, and so students interested how it makes, and the Italian students best explains this food, and it was very interesting. And after this, our Kazakhstan students repeat this food at home, and they after this joint project, more students can make handmade products. Yes, you can see. In cooking spaghetti, more physics and chemistry processes students can learn. During cooking, the spaghetti strands absorb water and they continue to soften. We also use al dente, wort al dente. And we can test for the presence of starch using glucose solution. It is chemistry process. The cooked spaghetti is longer because the starch molecules have absorbed water, making them. So, this joint project has difficult parts and interesting parts. Difficult parts was more our students cannot use English language. For example, some Italian students cannot understand in English, and Kazakhstan, some students too. But we teachers and other students can help to each other, and these joint projects not only develop students on not only knowledge and communication skills and develop English language of students. That's all. Thank you to everyone. Thank you. It was our little explanation what was our joint project in online time. If you have questions, I'm trying to answer. So that's all.
Thank you, Ainur.
Thank you, thank you.
Was Italian food good?
What?
Was
Can you
the Italian food good? Do you like Italian food?
Yes, yes. In my country, we have Italian restaurant, and students like this restaurant. This spaghetti, all my students like spaghetti, and we want and we offer to Italian students when they answered what kind of Italian food do you know. My students' first name was the spaghetti, pasta and pesto. It's this food was very interesting to my students.